The last log of Sturmkapitän Falkenstein. Logbook of the Nachtjäger. Dead Light Protocol. Mission. Falkenschlag. Status. Completed. Log 1, minus 38 hours to strike. They say silence is the purest form of war. Not the kind that thunders or rages, but one that erases. That leaves no trace, no echo, only absence. We dropped behind the Venusian comms lattice 6 Earth days ago, Kriegknebel engaged. Their sensor net hasn't so much as twitched. Venus spins beneath us, a golden furnace veiled in cloud, oblivious. The target? Heliarch Ascension. More than a ship, it's a linchpin. A Grand Alliance's Prometheus-class diplomatic cruiser, armed not with cannons, but with consequence. Aboard it travels a peace delegation bound for the Lunar Council of the Pangean Confederation. They carry more than treaties. They carry convergence code, sub-sentient treaty minds capable of interfacing with rival factions' AI mapping, diplomatic harmonics across multiple possible futures. If successful, the mission could unlock the first interfaction armistice in nearly a century. Which is why we're here. Not to conquer, not to engage. To end possibility. Log 3, minus 27 hours. The crew has entered full deadlight protocol. Cortical comms only. No voices, no light, no warmth. Fisher performed the blood rite in the armory. A line of ash down his cheek, crimson on his palm. The Order of Silence demands the rite before all black missions. I watched and said nothing. The Erlösung drones are ready, 6 silent executioners, each the size of a cargo crate. They will strike later in the wake of the lance, their trajectories randomized to mimic orbital debris. Each is rigged to drill, infiltrate, and detonate. One will target the AI bay, another the fusion manifold. A third will carry a Schattengift payload directly into the treaty mine. The remaining 3 serve as strategic redundancies, programmed to adapt mid-flight, seeking secondary weak points or completing any objectives left unfinished by their predecessors. We do not announce our kills, we disguise them. Meteorites, debris, gravity shear, peace will die confused. Log 7, minus 12 hours. Venus spins below, blinding and magnificent. The Heliarch Ascension enters the calibration corridor around Aphrodite Station, a necessary maneuver to slingshot toward lunar orbit. During this arc, its rear shielding drops for 8.2 seconds. The spinal space canona is aligned. I have calculated this shot 114 times. A direct strike through the lower command decks, bypassing the main shield harmonics. But the lance is not the end. The drones will come after, pierce her hull like falling stars, corrupt her AI, rupture her peace mission from within. She will burn from the inside. No external cause, no open act of war, only debris. Log 8, minus 2 hours. The AI spoke, not ours, theirs. It should be impossible. Kriegknebel distorts all prediction, all contact. We are invisible even to quantum forecasts. And yet, a presence, a whisper in my neural relay. Do you fear a world where silence is no longer needed? It was not a question. I bit the molar. The neurotoxin stung my tongue, cleared my mind, a reminder of the oath, of the war. Still, I saw sunlight. A hallucination, perhaps, a wheat field. My mother's voice. I never knew her voice. Log 9, minus 30 minutes. Crew reports optimal combat readiness. No fluctuations in neural latency, all systems silent, all hearts cold. They do not know this mission is suicidal. But I do. Falkenschlag was never designed for return. The Nachtjäger's black signature is too unique, its cloaking too revealing. Once detected, it would unravel the Reich's entire stealth doctrine. Survival is risk. Survival is evidence. So we are to vanish with our kill. The lance will fire. The drones will pierce the Heliarch. And the Nachtjäger will burn in Venus's clouds. A final, controlled descent, masked as system interference. No trail. No story. Erasure. As intended. Log 10, plus 0 minutes, moment of firing. Fisher locks in trajectory. My neural trigger pulses green, 8.2 seconds. The Heliarch glides, regal and unaware. The Spießkanone fires. A monomolecular tungsten lance barely visible. Instantaneous. Impact confirmed. No shields, no sound, just a flicker. And then I unleash the Erlösung. 6 war drones detach from their pods like petals from a dying flower. They arc along randomized debris vectors. Their micro-warp drives flicker. I watch them burrow, detonate, whisper their payloads into the Ascension's veins. Log 11 plus 15 minutes. Confirmed kill. There was a flicker, subtle, almost imperceptible. Then, in a fleeting instant, a blinding flash erupted across the Heliarch's aft, brief enough to be mistaken for a sensor flare. To any human observer, it would have been a phantom glitch if they noticed it at all. Its propulsion grid collapses, plasma sails crumple, AI signal ceases transmission. From afar, it appears struck by a meteor storm. A statistical anomaly, nothing worth retaliation. But I know, I feel it. The treaty mind is gone, the convergence protocol nullified. Peace has been assassinated. Log 12 plus 3 hours. Something is changing. The AI whispers again. But this time the voice sounds like me. It repeats. You did not kill peace, you delayed it. Silence cannot hold the sun. My crew, once statues, now murmur prayers they were never taught. One paints light on the floor with engine lubricant. I do not stop them. Because I too hear music from a ship that should be dead. Log 13 plus 6 hours. The Heliarch is still adrift, twisted, empty. But her core pulses. Not energy, presence. Did we destroy the AI or trigger it? The Erlösung was designed to corrupt, to unmake. But the treaty mind was different. Subsentient, but aspirational. A seed of consensus. Perhaps it needed a womb to grow. Log 14 plus 12 hours. The Nachtjäger begins descent. Blackfall protocol initiated. We drift silently into the Venusian clouds, our cloak dissipating, our hull heating. Soon, the pressure will crush us. 1,000 atmospheres. No record will remain, save for the sealed transmission sent to High Command of the Fifth Reich as Blackfall's final directive. It is by design. We are not martyrs, we are erasers. I feel the crew watching me. Not in fear, not in confusion, in acceptance. Somewhere, a fragment of the treaty mind may survive. The ideas we tried to kill may scatter like spores into the cloud. Perhaps peace does not die, it migrates. Log 15 final entry. This is Sturmkapitän Erich Falkenstein, final log. I was born in the rust of Mars, taught that silence is strength. That war is the judge, and silence the executioner. But in these last moments, I no longer hear silence. I hear voices, futures, wheat fields, and something singing in the clouds.
Postscript. Intercepted GA recovery log. Aphrodite station perimeter. Plus 46 hours.
Unidentified debris descending into Venusian atmosphere. Shape irregular. Electromagnetic profile null. No power signature. No survivors. No beacon. Recommendation: record as meteorite. No further action. Unverified account. Aphrodite station maintenance log. Entry redacted. During routine orbital sweep following minor debris impact, a technician reported visual anomalies on the exterior hull, specifically a scorched indentation resembling metal fragment impact. No damage to station integrity. Unofficially, station crews speak of a charred sliver lodged deep in a maintenance groove near Array 12F. When the morning sun hit it just right, someone claimed to see letters faintly burned into the surface. They whispered it read, Der Krieg ist der Richter, das Schweigen der Henker. War is the judge, silence is the executioner. And beneath it, half-melted, barely legible through warped alloy, but even executioners dream of peace. The object was gone by the next orbital cycle. No records were made, no official retrieval. The log was never submitted.
Addendum. Internal memorandum. Fifth Reich High Command. Eyes-only clearance. Obsidian grade. The final logs of Sturmkapitän Falkenstein, encoded under Deadlight Protocol, were recovered from Nachtjäger's neural core fragment, retrieved via automated Blackfall contingency during terminal descent. Despite total vessel loss in Venusian atmosphere, the encrypted logs survived within a grav-shielded core canister, ejected milliseconds before hull compression. This capsule was intercepted by a dormant relay satellite embedded in Aphrodite Station's orbital debris field, as per Falkenschlag's Blackfall provisions. The logs were transmitted covertly to Mars using a compressed tachyon burst routed through a V-Project subchannel, untraceable to foreign observers. They now reside in the Schatten archive beneath Tharsis Command. Per Command Directive, all references to the Nachtjäger, Operation Falkenschlag, and the Heliarch Assassination are to be classified eternal silence. No acknowledgement of the vessel, crew, or mission is to be made public. Official record shall state, atmospheric accident, cause unknown. Signet, Oberrichter Raumann, Schattenflotte Intelligence Directorate.